What's up, good people? We are back again with another video. This is your boy Henry, the music maker. Hope everyone is doing well. Appreciate you subbing. And if the videos are bringing you any value, we would love for you to go ahead and hit that like button and continue to just spread the word about Henry, the music maker, and what we're doing here on this channel. It's all about just making good music and just using the tools that we have and just maximizing them. All right. So let's talk about Unify. You know, on this channel we talk about Unify. That's one of my main go-to VSTs right now. That I'm really loving it. I really want to talk about how we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. We should never judge people if we're black or white. We shouldn't be judging anybody anyway. But I was judging this VST. I really was like, okay, when I first seen it, I was like, oh man, I don't know nothing about this thing. I really don't know if I can get into it. But when I came across Plugin Guru, shout out to John Skippy. If you want to go cop Unify 2, go to the website pluginguru.com and you'll see it there. But when I first seen it, I was like, oh man, I mean, the way he was moving around inside of this thing, I was like, this is crazy. But I don't know if I could, if it will work for me, for what I do, for being a church musician and just a keyboard player in general, doing live stuff, live gigs and all that, weddings and all that. But the thing is, this VST, you can use it live or in the studio. I don't care what type of genre of music you're using. It could be gospel, jazz, hip hop, R&B, lo-fi, EDM, chill. Even if you're scoring movies and films or the video games, man, this VST is just insane. And when I start really diving into it, I said, okay, I'm really feeling this thing. So what I want to show you today is, and I really want to talk about, don't judge a book by its cover. The possibilities to this thing is endless, okay? And the way I have it set up inside of Ableton, I have one Unify set up. I'll probably do another video on showing you how to set that up. It's kind of tricky. It's not too hard in Ableton, but I had some challenges. But as far as setting it up inside of Studio Pro, Fender Studio Pro. I heard they was about to change the name back. I don't know if that was an April Fool's thing, but that's what I heard. But setting it up inside of there is very easy. But in Ableton, it was kind of challenging, but I did it. But I still had to figure out some workarounds when I think mapping the audio so you can control everything on a audio track. Because remember, right now I have everything going through a MIDI track, but I think I can use the audio track to resample what I record. So, but I can show you how I set it up, through MIDI. So the good thing about Unify 2, it comes with a template. Now, all the sounds that you're going to hear is all factory. I'm using none of the libraries that I've purchased. I'm using all factory. So all this is factory stuff that you'll be hearing. Okay. He has it set up where you can add different layers on different MIDI channels. Okay. So you can use this like you're using how we used to use a workstation back in the day, like a Chord Triton or Chronos. When you used to go to the sequencer, you have your 16 channels. This is the same setup. It's the same setup. So when I really dived into it, I was like, wow, you know what? I might be able to do this, And he has templates. Let me show you set up. I think I have Murray favorite. Yeah, I have a lot of I have a lot favorite here. And you see he has a template for 4 channels, 8 channels, and 16. So I went ahead and did 16. So what I did was, and the thing is, once you load it up, it's already mapped out. You don't have to, let me open this up so you can see this. You don't have to go here and put anything on channel 1 or channel 2, nothing like that. Everything is right here. Once you load this up, everything is mapped inside of Unify. Now you'll have to map it inside of Ableton, but once you open it inside of Unify, it's there. It's there. Now, by default, you won't have any sounds. The only sound you'll have is a sine wave. That's it. So you'll have to put, the Unify inside of it, and I'll show you that. So on track 1, all this, on MIDI channel 1 is Unify 2. So we have all these Unifies. Let me move this out the way. Let me close that so we can, we have all these Unifies. So we swapped all those sine waves out with Unify, and I'll show you all that. I'll show you that. So we have that. Okay. So on channel 1, I have, let's see, and these are all factory sounds. Okay. Now you can go in and change any of these. I have a simple piano. That's all factory. So we have, let me show you what I'm using. This is Unify 2. So once you open this up, this is Unify 2. This is the Church Steinway. The Church Steinway, okay? Church Steinway inside of Unify. This is all factory. So if you purchase this, you'll have this, okay? So I'm thinking about I might give you all this template. We'll see. I might have to make some adjustments to it. But yeah, all this is factory. So this is a Unify inside of Unify. Okay. So that's what we have on track 1. Okay. Now on channel 2, I got a nice pad. Now remember, this is only one instance of we have one instance of Unify on one track. Okay, the rest are all MIDI tracks. Okay, so I don't have a Unify on this channel. Don't have a Unify on this channel. The main Unify is on this channel right here. Okay, so we have our pads. Now we have our leads. Crazy. Okay, we have our leads on channel 3. So it's just like if you had a workstation keyboard and you were working through the sequencer. You have everything on each instrument on this individual track. Okay, so now we have our strings. Okay, we have our strings, all right? And, okay, first we have our bass. So let me show you. Let me scroll through here so you can really see what I'm doing right here. Bass would be on channel 5. You see it moving? And now on channel 6, we have a synth. You see on Unify. So if I open up Unify on channel 6, move this right here. On channel 6, I'm gonna open up Unify right here. And we have our Unify. Now, like I stated, this is all factory sounds. This is just something for me to get started and start working. Now I can always go inside here and use all the libraries that I have purchased. You know, I have tons of libraries. Let me move this up here. I can go in here and use some of the other libraries that I purchased from him and just work, okay? I mean, just work. But all this is factory stuff, okay? So on the next channel we have let's see. Let's have effects channel patch. There's something there. And then on, let's see, channel 8. Let's see, move right here. Let me move this down so you can see this. I have a guitar. All right. And now, let's see, on channel 9, I have a kick. Now I have these separate. These are all factory sounds, okay? Now I could have mapped this across the keyboard, but I just put it on one key. All right. So we have that. We have snare. Have a snare. Just a simple snare. I can always go inside and change that snare if I want to. I can use. You can use your own samples if you want to, as well. So now we have. Let's see. We got our clap. As you see right here, got a clap. We got our hats. All those on separate. Got a perk. I got a perk loop. Let me show you that. And that's the perk loop. I believe that is a part of. Let's open up this Unify. That is a part of the metronome. So if you purchase this, you'll get the metronome as well too. So you have tons of drum loops in there as well. All right, metronome right here. All right, and then let's see. After that, I have a simple 808. Okay, and then the channel 15 is just some stuff. If I want to use some different stuff, that's a sine wave. And then on channel 16, I just have that where if I, want to drag some MIDI in or something like that, inside of MIDI box, or just some random, or if I wanted to add another sound. So I can show you that as we go right here. You see, you click right here, and you're going to do just swap out with Unify. Right here, Unify 2. So now we have Unify. So I can go here, I go to the factory sounds, or whatever library you want to use that you have. Let's scroll all the way down to the factory. Let's see. Let's go to the factory sounds. Let's go to Super Mega Sampler, because once you get purchase Unify 2, that comes with it as well too. So say I wanted some bells or something. So I'll go here, click in bells. And I have my bells, okay? So it just goes back to, don't judge a book by its cover, So using Unify like this will open your creativity and your workflow to a whole nother level, especially if you're using Ableton I mean, whatever DAW you're using, you can use this one instance of Unify and have all these unifies inside of it. So let's go back to just say like we're on piano. Okay. All right, so that's our first track. So let's go back up here. I want to show you something real quick. I'm gonna do a video and showing you how to set it up as well. I'm just gonna show you how powerful this is. All right, so we have our Unify right here. This is our piano. Okay, so say now remember now this is one layer inside of Unify. So I'm gonna do all factory. I'm not gonna do none of the libraries, but I mean the libraries are insane. So let's go to standard library. So say I want to add something to that piano. So we go here and insert new Unify layer. This has to be clicked, okay? So this will not take away your first layer. All right. So say we want to add something to that piano. Now remember, we're still on channel. We're on channel 1. So say I just want to just add something insane. Let's just, I don't want to go too crazy. Say I want to add a pad. So let's go down here. Let's find pads. And all this is, like I said, this is factory stuff. So say, let's go here. I got this favorite. I don't know what this is. All right. All right. So say I want to let's bring that down. Let's bring that octave. No. Let's transpose it up. I'm sorry. Let's transpose this up. Plus 12. So we got our pad. Now we have a Unify inside of our first layer. So let's go right here. All right. So if I want to, go in here and mess with the release, I go into, because this is a part of our second layer, I go in here and just bring the release down a little bit. Let's see how this sounds. Yeah. All right. So this, we're still on the first track, piano track. All right. I can bring that down. Okay. So say I like that. So say I want to keep adding layers. Okay. Say I want to keep adding layers. So let's add some, you know what? Let's just go crazy. Let's just add a brass or something. Synth. All right. So we add that. All right. So what we'll do is let's solo this. See how this sounds. All right. So say we like that, we'll just bring that down a little bit. All right. And we just blend it in with all of our other sounds. So we have 3 layers on our first track. Okay. So this is insane. It's totally insane. So you can do so much with this. And we still, on track 2, we have our pad. So say I want to go inside of there and I want to add some stuff. It's endless. I'm telling you, you can add layers upon layers. So it goes back to don't judge a book by its cover. Once you learn this VST, trust me, it's not hard to learn at all. It's not, you can just add layers and layers. Okay. So like, as you see, we have 3 layers. We started out with our piano. We had that on there. Now our pad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way too, because you can go right here and click this. And those will go off. So we have our piano. And see, the good thing But I can hold that piano, go to the next sound, and it won't cut off or nothing. Got our pad. Click here. We have our brass. Notice nothing cut out. That reminds me of the Chord Chronos. Yeah, I know the Chord Chronos does that. So it's endless, man. So don't be afraid of a tool like this. This goes back to don't judge a book by its cover. So I'm definitely going to show you how to use this more, and show you how to set this up in your DAW. But like I said, once you get Unify 2, the template is here. The template is here, and I'll show you how to set it up. Like I said, it has 4 channels, 8 channels, and 16 channels. So if this video has brought you any value, please hit that like button. And in the next one, we'll show you how to set everything up. All right, y'all. Peace out.